I'm Nash. I'm 28 years old. I'm a Gen Zer, and I'm choosing to live minimally and frugally. I want to talk in this video about why. So currently, I'm house sitting for somebody. They have a huge house. They have tons of animals. They have like 3 horses. Look, they have cats. I'm taking care of some cats right now, and it made me think as I was sitting here house sitting for these folks. It made me realize that I don't desire to own a lot of things like most people do. This house is huge, it's giant, and the owners of the house continuously want more. They want a bigger house. It's only 2 people living in the house, and they want more bedrooms, they want more space. They already have a bunch of crap. You can see it behind me. They have a bunch of stuff. And that chase just never ends. They're always wanting more. This is anybody, right? Always wanting more, always wanting a bigger house, always wanting more stuff, always wanting more animals. And that chase, I'm done playing. As a 28-year-old, I have seen others live and I've seen the game and I don't want to play it anymore. And so I'm choosing to live minimally. I live in an RV. I don't own very much stuff. All of my stuff fits in my car, and that's for myself and my wife. My wife is the same way as me. We both live minimally and frugally. And that's really one of the biggest reasons starting off is that the chase never ends. The chase never ends for stuff. You're always wanting more stuff, accumulating materialistic things that once you get it and you have it for a little bit, you almost forget about it. You forget about it and you're on to the next thing. And then you have to worry about the upkeep with that thing. And whether it's new furniture, whether it's a new car, you're always wanting a faster car, you're always wanting a bigger house, you're always wanting a shinier watch. I mean, the game never ends. And for me, I'm just not playing that game anymore. Another reason why I'm living minimally is because it allows me to be more flexible. And I'm 28 and I still haven't really found what it is I'm supposed to do in life. I have ideas. I've ventured out and I've tried a lot of things, but in terms of my actual purpose in life, I'm still discovering that every single day. And by owning a lot of materialistic things, it limits me from being able to discover those things. The more you acquire stuff, the more you buy a new house, you buy a new car, you buy things that get you indebted, you accumulate materialistic items, the less likely you are to be able to go after those passions in life because you're held down by these things. Someone offers you an opportunity to try something that involves travel. Maybe you love travel, or maybe it's something that is kind of something you've always been interested in. Maybe it's a career path, and you've accumulated things along the way, and somebody offers you something. You're less likely to take advantage of that. You're less likely to jump on board. Whereas if you're flexible and you're nimble and you don't own a lot of things, you can easily take action. You can easily jump on things. You can easily go places, try new things, figure out what you like, what you don't like. And if you own a lot of crap, you are less likely to be able to do that. A big goal that I have is I would love to live internationally. I would love to live abroad. And if I owned a lot of stuff, it would be that much harder to do it. It's already hard to live abroad. It's most people don't, that's not even a thought in their mind. But for me, I'm very interested in cultures. I'm very interested in other people around the world. I'm interested in other languages, and I would love to get the chance to immerse myself in a different culture and learn its language and really grow and live in a different place. And by me not owning a lot of stuff, it opens the doors drastically and allows me to actually take a shot at it. And so that's another reason why I'm not looking to attain a lot of things, because it just limits my flexibility. It also, this is the next point, is it also adds more stress to your life. The more things that you have, the more you have to think about, the more you have on your mind. And it goes for anything. It goes for a house. It goes for a new car. It goes for stuff that you buy. You got to upkeep it. You've got to maintain it. It just becomes more of a headache at the end of the day. And there's kind of that saying, more money, more problems. And it is really true in a sense that the more you acquire things and you grow and you look rich maybe on paper, maybe you have a fast car or you have a big house, the more you've got to maintain it, the more you got to be stressed out figuring out how you're going to maintain it. And it's like a never ending cycle. And so I just would rather relieve myself of that stress. The lighter I live, the better I feel. And the more happy I feel. I feel less stress and more just abundance with simple things like going for a walk with my wife or hitting the gym and staying healthy. Those things give me a lot of happiness, and they're not materialistic things. It's just things that exist in our lives that are just states of being no matter where you are. So that's another reason why I'm choosing to not gain a lot of materialistic things, because it stresses you out. Another reason is that rather than attain a lot of things, I would rather aggressively invest and stay minimal. So I already own an RV park, a 14 unit RV park in Texas. And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm saying that like I'm really happy that I did that. And it's still work in progress. I'm still waiting on a solid return from that investment. But by living minimally, I can aggressively invest in other things. I want to get into dividend investing. I want to get into more of the market with, stocks and maybe day trading and stuff like this. I want to buy more properties. I want to invest in more businesses. And if I own a bunch of stuff, if I get a mortgage on a house, it's just going to limit myself from being able to aggressively invest. So the more minimal I stay, the more frugal I stay, the more extra savings I have that I can put into these things like, my retirement or business ideas or dividend investing or new businesses, etc. By living minimally, by living frugally, I can more aggressively invest. And going back to the house thing, as a Gen Zer, I don't see the point in owning your own residence. I do see the point if you're going to rent it out as a rental. There is some upside to that for sure, but just owning the place that I live, just to say that I own it, I don't really care that much about it, to be honest. It's more upkeep. If the AC goes out, I have to fix it. I have to worry about being locked into a mortgage, and I don't like that. I like the flexibility of being able to just leave whenever I want, do whatever I want, live life on my own terms. That's why I live in an RV, because I can literally just leave at any moment when I so desire. And there's no contract involved. I can just go right now if I wanted to. And I've done some really long trips around the world. I just got back from Asia and Europe and also Central America because I wanted to go. And me and my wife went for like three months, and I had an awesome time. And I decided, okay, I'm coming back to Texas, kind of regroup a little bit. But if I had a mortgage, forget about it. I mean, you can go on a trip for maybe 2 weeks, a week maybe, but you got to get back and pay that mortgage. You got to get back and upkeep the house. You got to get back and cut the lawn. You got to get back and do all these things. And I'm just not interested in it currently. I like to live light. I like to live frugally, minimally. I like that freedom of movement. I like that liberation to be able to just go wherever. And I see it a big trap. People get a new house, they get a new job, and the lifestyle creep catches up to them. They get a job and they're getting paid 80, 90, 100,000 a year, and they're spending 110,000 a year. I'm being dead serious. I would rather be getting paid $50,000 a year, but being able to save 35,000 or 30,000 a year. That to me, honestly, is worth more than making $100,000 a year and spending $100,000 a year. I mean, who cares? It's about how much you save, how much you invest. Is your portfolio growing or is it decreasing? And a lot of people make a lot of money, but they spend a lot of money. So I'm living light. I'm living minimally. I'm aggressively investing. I'm keeping my options open. I want to travel right now. I'm in my youth. I have a future ahead of me where if I want to get a house and settle down, I could definitely do that. But currently, I have my health, I have my flexibility, I have my ability to be able to just take risks, to take massive risks, and be able to try things. And I think that's a huge advantage for any young person, any Gen Zer, any millennial, is you have a massive advantage because you are still in your youth. You can still take shots. And that's a huge win over others that have already played the game. So I'm trying to take shots. I'm trying to travel while I can. I'm trying to invest aggressively. I'm trying to enjoy my life. And I'm realizing that real enjoyment doesn't come from things. It comes from experiences. Living life right now. I mean, that's one of the hardest challenges in life, is living life right now. Like actually enjoying the moment, not always thinking about something else. And that's a challenge that I've had for a long time now, is constantly thinking about the future. And by having stuff that makes it even more of a precedent that you're constantly thinking about maintaining these things. You're thinking about a bigger house. You're thinking about this and that. And honestly, just living in the moment, taking advantage of your youth, that to me is really what I'm looking for. So I want to make this video, share kind of my thoughts, what my goals are and stuff. So appreciate you guys watching. If you're living minimally or frugally as well, comment down in the comment section below how you're doing that. And if you disagree, leave a comment down below. Like to hear it. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.